Today... No.
Today we're going to talk about our first day of school and what we think of it. We're going to go, class by class. Oh, one thing you should know is that it's not like a regular school. It's like a weird school thing, and I don't want to explain it all because it's really confusing and it doesn't make any sense. Alright, so let's start with Piper.
Science with Mr. Awesome Teacher.
Wait, what? Okay, so explain this to me.
Right, so he's insane.
So how is he insane?
Okay, well, he introduced himself as Mr. Awesome Teacher. I don't think he actually told us his name at all.
Wait, he actually said, "Hello, I'm Mr. Awesome Teacher."
Yes.
And didn't tell you his name at all?
I mean, I know his name. It's on the sign outside the class.
What's his name?
Mr. Strickland.
Okay, wait. Let's talk about names for just a second. There's a couple of names which I find bothersome. There's Mr. Strickland. I'm pronouncing it like that so that it sounds stranger. And Mr. Prudin. So I guess he didn't like his name Strickland and decided to, what's the word I'm looking for? Pronounce himself Mr. Awesome Teacher.
Right, so he came up to me and
Oh
he
boy,
touched
and what
an
does he
ear
say?
on my Totoro hat.
So he would come up like,
Yep. Ah,
That's not what he did?
no! No.
What?
He went like, my ears.
The way I imagine it to go is like, and you'd be minding your own business, and he would come up and be like,
No, he only touched one ear from this side. He's like,
oh, okay.
Ears. And I just turned my head and looked at him. He's like, you're a quiet one. And then walked away. Oh, he also said, wait a second, there's another thing that he said. And it was, we'll also be doing quicksand experiments later on in the semester. And you know what happens when you fall into quicksand? You die. I may want some of you to die at the end of this class.
Well, okay. Boy, why do you keep putting your feet all over the table? You're gonna move the camera all around.
Once.
Yeah, now you're moving. Look at stuff's falling down. You're just like, what are you, a spider? Moving on. Next thing that your class was.
Oh, I have study hall.
Okay, moving on. Next part.
We went to the jewelry thingy.
This is one we can tell together.
Yep.
Because I was there. The teacher, Mr. Van Dam. Now we like Mr. Van Dam. He's a good teacher. He knows his stuff. But boy, on the first day of class, in his classes, he goes on a long, take up the whole class long lecture about stuff that doesn't really have anything to do with anything at all. The creativity and it just goes on for a half hour. All things are really creativity, Piper. And I think a lot of teachers seem to have come to this conclusion that I've been on this earth for 40 years and I've accumulated some wisdom. I should really share this by taking up the first half hour of class, of the first class, with my students.
No, wait a second. My experience in class
Okay,
was
what
I'd
was
go
yours?
to the bathroom all day, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Why couldn't you go to the bathroom?
Because I didn't want to. There were so many people in the class to interrupt it.
You could just leave and just be like, going to the bathroom. And I got a real helpful lesson for you for my 14 years here on the earth. And it is, if you have to go to the bathroom, you should do it. Because it's only going to get worse. And that's my words of wisdom.
I probably should have. This is a really
when I
long
become a
and horrible
teacher,
speech.
I'm going to spend the first class lecturing for a half hour about the importance of going to the bathroom on a regular basis.